In a world where likes and shares reign supreme, how do we get our sons and daughters to share what is going on in their lives? We're going to tackle a really important topic: how to talk to young adults who don't want to open up, especially when you're concerned there might be a serious issue at hand.
Dear Dr. Becky, my teen won't open up to me about what's happening at school. I'm worried that there is drama and she is being bullied by her friends. How can I help her if she won't talk to me about it?
It's never easy when someone is shutting you out, especially if you're worried that something is going on with them. But approaching the situation with empathy and understanding can really make a big difference. We're going to dive into some practical steps that you can take. First, create a safe and open environment. Let the person know that you are there to support them, to not judge them. And a lot of times that means just listening to them. Second, choose the right time and place to do this. If they're in the middle of playing their favorite video game, that is not the right time and place. So try to find an area where there's not a lot of distraction and when they're more able to focus. And of course, use open-ended questions. Questions that they just can't say yes or no or I'm fine. Third, if direct communication isn't working, try indirect method. The teens love their texting. It's a great way to communicate, even if they're sitting on the couch across from you. Or write a note, send them an email, or maybe even share a story from your own personal life that may parallel with what you think is happening with them. It can be a great way to open up a conversation, and it can also give you some cues if they respond to it. Now you've tried all these things and it's still not working, so what then? If you really think that they are in danger, it's important to take the next step. In your situation with the bullying, absolutely want to go down and have a discussion with the administration at the school. But first, let them know what your plan is. Being open and transparent is key to developing an honest relationship where they'll be more likely to open up. Frankly, most of the time, kids will say, no, don't talk to anybody. I don't want anybody to know, because they think that somehow they're safer when nobody knows. The research actually shows that bullying increases instead of decreases when nobody knows. The best thing to do is create awareness and then intervention to stop the bullying. And be mindful in this situation. You really don't know what's happening. It may be something else completely different. So hopefully, once you decide to take that next step, they will start to open up more. Now, if they don't, then guess what? There is another step you can take. You can encourage them to go to a counselor, reach out to a hotline, and maybe find somebody that they can talk to in a safe setting. Just remember, your goal here is to support and love, not to control, because ultimately the most important part is their safety and their well-being. So keep showing up for them, listening, and offering your love and support. Just knowing somebody cares can make a big difference. I've worked with so many different teenagers who frequently they came into my office and did not want me to tell anybody about really potentially dangerous situations they were going through. And we had to have those conversations about why I needed to let people know in their lives, especially parents. And we talked about what that would look like when I had the conversation to help them feel more comfortable. And time again, it was very receptive once we were able to have that conversation. Thanks for joining me today on Dear Dr. Becky. And just remember, you are not alone, but keep being that compassionate, supportive person that you are. And of course, don't hesitate to reach out for help if you need it. Until next time, take care and be kind to others and yourself.